All right, here we are at the top of the second Decide Hour on Wednesday, January 26th. There'll still be one more Decide Hour in January. Monday's the 31st. Yay! Okay, so um, mastermind time. Do either of you have something that you would like to share or would like support in? Anything that is coming to the surface right now?
I have a question. So, there's something I've been kind of going back and forth with. I have a slide presentation, right? With what I'll be speaking about tomorrow. And I have given them the slides before, with like, the little lines to the side
Mhm.
and and stuff, but I don't have enough packets printed out for 30 people. So I was thinking, do I want to print out more or just not give them the slides? Because most of them are probably going to just throw them away anyways. Mm.
Um, what type of presentation is it, Foxy? Like, is it something that will they be sort of, is it a presentation or is it more of a workshop? Like, do they need to take notes or?
Well, they get a worksheet. So um they'll have spaces to write down the stuff that they need to know, that they need to remember. But if they want to take notes, they may or may not have a space to put that. Now, there is another activity where they color. So they could write notes on the opposite side of that paper. But yeah, I mean, the last time I did this presentation, I didn't have the ability to do my slides.
Hmm.
So that's why we printed them out so that they could see them, at least, and get more of that visual from what I was doing.
Mhm.
But I'm teaching them a tool. So
Yeah. I mean, by talking that out loud, did anything come up for you?
I think I'm okay with just printing out the worksheet and not giving them the slides.
Hmm. And um, one thing that sometimes happens is you'll get a few people who ask for the slides, and then you can always decide if you do want to. I download it, put it in PDF form. So I mean, they could still mess with it, but if it's copywritten, they shouldn't anyhow. Put it in PDF form and then just send them that. Then they can print it themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I already have some that are printed. I can take them with me. And if someone wants the slides, I can give them one. But I don't think I want to try to print out a bunch.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're going to I love the workshop and the really the main point for giving people the slides is that they've got your contact information and from your perspective, for their perspective, yeah, they may take notes, but if they've got a worksheet to take notes on, and you can have these, less is more. I'm usually about because I agree. I was just cleaning out some papers I had from conferences, and I'm like, why did I save all these presentations on paper? You know?
I have so much paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
am I
one,
really going to ever go back and look at it? No.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do like taking notes, because it helps me remember the information more when I write it down.
Hmm.
And if I want to go back to it soon after, I can. But like a month after, 2 months after, a year after, I ain't going back.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes what I've done too in cases where I don't think like, the whole PowerPoint is necessary, is I'll ask them at the end, I'll kind of comment about how, hey, we know that training or a presentation like this is only 10% used, right? And so I'm going to encourage you to just take a couple minutes right now to reflect on what are one or two key things you heard that you don't want to forget about today, and capture those, and then encourage them to, and they've already got the worksheet, right? So, anything else that they would want to add that they don't want to forget about the day, or they might want to implement or use going forward. And yeah, sounds like you made your decision.
Yep.
Yay, we helped you decide.
You did.
I'm
Right
so
in the nick of time.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you get an opportunity to present in person. I think that just is such a feel good thing, and then you get that interaction, and energy feels energy. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
excited.
pretty cool. And I will stop this recording.